Good evening, good morning, good noon, good night. 'Tis I, your host, Masked Delight. So welcome back, or new. Let's play Hades 2. Last time on Hades 2, we got a bit messed up by a gold wraith. A few gold wraiths with the bruiser trait. We made it to Chronos, but didn't ultimately prevail. Now this time we're going to be trying a run of the overworld with Melinoë, specifically the aspect of Artemis. It will be a 12-tier run. And I'm going to start off with the discordant bell. So without further ado, let's go.
Toward the gods.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played with the aspect of Artemis.
The rains return.
A bit embarrassed to admit that I'm the god of prophecy among everything else. I ought to have seen this Titan business coming. But I didn't. And old Chronos caught us out.
I'm going to take Blinding Spray. So the aspect of Artemis, when we charge up our mega attack, if we get hit, we get the repose state, which blocks an instance of an attack and grants us a bunch of hits of critical hit. Oh, Reaper Knives. Your specials have plus 15 power and deal damage in a wider area. I guess we're choosing that. It would be nice to have the aspect of Pan because it does some nice stuff with special. But, well. We prophecy fulfilled, so that was the last of the Daedalus hammers for Melinoë. Double health. I will definitely take double health.
We get to know each other, you'll live to regret it. Happens over time. Stay out of my path.
Should have dent into that barrier.
Oh, our riposte is not ready yet. Parry's ready. Well, I guess parry is the blocking state, and the riposte is the invincibility and offensive state after that. Barely took the lead there.
There. Call it even. All right then.
Let's see any side rooms. No, it doesn't look like it. So let's just move on.
Let's have a look around.
I kind of like the idea of getting static shock from Zeus. But first I'm going to see what Hermes has to offer.
The time sign's back.
This time sign is really messing me up. Ow! So the time sign grants barrier, the blue hearts, to enemies around it. Essentially, barrier takes any instance of damage, one hit, any amount of damage it protects against. Let's just take care of that flag. Oh, you missed. We got a little beat up there. It should be fine. We still have a fountain in this area.
From Artemis.
Hard target, nibble mine, or nitro boost. I'm gonna reroll.
Let's see how this goes.
Mean streak, greater evasion, or hard target. I guess I'll choose greater evasion.
Now to head back.
Didn't even use my Bring the Shades attack.
A death cap.
Ah, and there's a side room.
Oh.
palm power. I guess we're going to be sprinting a bit faster.
Strength of the gods. Where to this time?
Now let's see if we can't get static shock with these two Zeus Boons. Or I guess Heaven Strike would be good too, or something like that.
A boon.
Enough with the little jolts, I say, my niece. I'm in a giving mood, so all my thunderous might is yours to do with as you please. Well, not quite all of it, but more than enough, I'm sure.
What do you got for us? Static shock, yes. And it's even epic. We lost Heaven Strike and Heaven Flourish, but we got static shock. Alright, so I'm just going to go to Demeter next, because we got what we were looking for. I do really like static shock. It does prime a lot of magic, but it does decent damage. And I don't know if we really need our magic. I think we can parry even without having our Omega attack already. Right, Ice Strike would be nice
That
now.
rainfall there may be of benefit to you, washing all the filth away, revealing new growth. Think you that Zeus himself brings the rain, or Poseidon? Take one more guess.
Okay, it's not here. Let's
Fates
re-roll.
won't mind.
I guess pivot to a different. We're rare cropping this. Blinding Sprint, Greater Evasion, and Static Shock all hit. So they're going to be quite powerful when they're all the way rared up to Heroic. But for now, they're all common. So we'll have to deal with that. Let's see, I guess another Zeus Blessing wouldn't hurt. Stasis Fields, that's a bad one. Oh, and Bruiser, looks like. That's the trait that stuns you when you get hit.
One remains. Lord Uncle.
Ooh, Storm Ring is good. Ooh, or Spirit Surge. Spirit Surge is also very good. Because we're going to be... Oh no, we're not using magic that often, that's right. Static Shock doesn't use magic, it primes magic.
Adequate.
So we're not going to be using magic that often. I will take the Storm Ring. Oops, I missed a gold urn there. Not too big a loss, but unfortunate either way. Yeah, we could get a Hex, but we're not using too much magic. We could get a Hera Boon, but... well, I guess it's better than nothing. I just don't feel like getting enough power this time.
Zeus, take you. Smite them.
I desperately need something that increases the attack power of my attacks. I will even take whoever the engaging strike is for Hera.
They said you weren't cut out for being above ground. Some underworld curse holding you back. I'd not believe the hearsay for a moment, and sure enough. Perhaps they merely fear your potential.
Sworn strike. Proper upbringing. We're actually not going to have any common boons in a moment. So I'm going to take Sworn Strike. Our attacks inflict
Sacred
hit.
bond.
So now we'll be able to spread a lot of damage around, and we do 70% extra damage.
Time to go.
Alright, that was all for Fiora. Now it's just the boss.
Some assistance, please.
It looks like we're getting an Apollo blessing either way.
And caught. Look what we got, Tula. In the name of Hades.
Supernova, Light Smite, or Prominence Flare. Let's see if we can't get anything
Let's do
better.
it.
Extra Dose. Attacks have a 10% chance to hit twice. Oh, attacks have a 13% chance to hit twice.
Can't you see I'm busy over here? Personally, I can't see a thing. Do I complain? No. I just tend to my flock.
Your blasted sheep are some of the most high-strung animals I have ever encountered.
Sheep are fast. It's not an easy job, and it's even harder when somebody makes a ruckus in my meadow. So what choice do I have, besides eating you? That almost tickles.
Oh, our parry's not ready. Oh, okay, our parry's ready now. I'm going to... Oh. Somehow, not only did I not trigger parry, but I avoided all those attacks.
No use hiding from that move.
I can't.
Why you?
I think we've got sufficient power for this run.
Some wool.
Yes. Static Shock, Blinding Sprint, and what's the third one? We got, Greater Evasion, all rarefied.
Should I change things up?
We're definitely not keeping Discordant Bell. It's already up to 8%. This is not bad, but we don't want to take an 8% additional damage. Grab that. I will grab the
Should keep
Adamant
me
Shard.
company.
We do need to level it up. I do like Hephaestus Boons.
Check.
It's been a long time since we got Volcanic Flourish. That would be nice. Trusty Shield's also always good. And there's plenty of other good options, I suppose, too. It's just those two come to the forefront of my
now.
mind. Alright, Bones or Psychic. We have no real need for anything other than Bones and Nectar. Bones. It'll also give us a bit of armor.
A gift.
Alright, Zeus Boon would be nice, but we did grab the Adamant Shard for a reason.
You got the sister blades of Melinoë, sir. Delicate looking, but damn near indestructible. Light as a feather, too. This is going to be a treat.
What do you got for me, Festus? Oh, Volcanic Flourish. Ooh, or Martial Art. It's a shame to lose Volcanic Flourish, but more attack. I like the idea of more attack.
Better. Special delivery.
Our Centaur Heart's in. Now, I don't want a Soul Tonic. Nor do I want a Hex. Ah, a Centaur Heart, that works.
You dare. Got you.
That's a pretty good amount of health for this point in the game.
Back to dust.
Armor appears to be stuck in the corner. Alright,
How about
care much for that. Ooh, more health. Definitely worth the change of pace. What's the rest of the end? Oh, there it is. Ooh, did 15 damage.
Brought some for everyone.
It's Icarus.
Amazing. Rough waters.
we made? You said yourself you're not supposed to be here, Icarus. Chronos may have flung open the underworld gates, but your place is still below with us. Come back.
I always messed everything up, you know. I just want to be useful to someone for once. So please, let me stay here. Let me have this.
Destructive coating. We've never chosen destructive coating before. Alright, gain 40 armor. Next time you lose all your armor, deal 2,000 damage to surrounding foes.
Yes.
And prophecy fulfilled.
Alright, I'm off.
Also, all of our boons have been rarefied to max level. So Blinding Sprint does 34% sprint speed, Static Shock does 25 lightning damage, and Greater Evasion does 25% dodge.
What
Give me
else?
some nectar. I guess bones work. I don't want to spend too many changes of fate. They are quite valuable resource.
Some bones.
Oh, this is a long encounter area.
Go. In the name of Hades.
Ah, double strike. Perfect. Your lightning bolt effect may strike one more time. Has a 20% chance, but I think that's the perfect thing for us.
Shocking every time.
I like the idea of a Boon of Hermes. I don't really need the health. There's just a Boon of Hermes. Oh, that's our... Maybe we can get rid of one of our curses. Our vows.
Clump of soil, a branch of tree. There you are. I wonder, does our Lady Hecate as yet consort with that tactician shade of hers? Swarthy in his mortal days, not of surpassing stature, prone to talk. Oh, what was his name again?
You mean Odysseus? He remains indispensable to our cause. What knowledge I possess of this route and the dangers along it are thanks largely to him. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason at all. It's merely that he was a flighty sort, as I recall, quite prone to wandering about. So his continued service is a bit of a surprise. A pleasant one, mind you.
Did you used to know him? I don't recall you interacting at the crossroads. Not that I was paying much heed to anything besides my studies then. I was so little last you visited.
Once I relocated this isle, the journey to the crossroads became much more arduous. As for Odysseus, yes, him I've met before. Him and his pig-headed crew. A different age, Puppet. Perchance he's learned a bit since then.
Ah. Yes, Black Knight Banishment.
So mote it be.
Come on!
Thanks.
Why is it every single time it banishes the Vow of Denial? I don't need it to banish the Vow of Denial. I'm fine with that one. I would rather it banish the Vow of Frenzy
on
or
out.
something like that.
It's
But
a
oh
shame.
well. I want more health. And we still have enough for the
Just
mystery
what you
boon.
wanted, right?
Olympus, I accept this message.
I'm gonna roll for something better.
Second
Epic
doom.
Uncanny Fortitude. That sounds good.
Fine work as always.
Also upgrade martial art. Wait, that wasn't the last shop. I thought it was. I thought we were about to fight Eris. We are out of Changes of Fate, so I suppose I'll just take the Ash for some extra life. Ooh, someone's a downer over here. Oh, there goes our destructive coating. Absolutely vaporized that. I think they're called Rash Blows or something like that. 2,000 damage. This guy completely died. Darkness creates a little bit of a nuisance. So is the lava on the ground.
New course needs to be set.
Well, I guess we're going to take another Hephaestus boon. I didn't expect to get so many. I just was going to pull the one and figured that would be it, but... This is our third, I think?
Olympus, I accept this message.
I mean, I'd like Trusty Shield. But it's only rare. It's only common. So I'm going to choose Molten Touch, the epic option. I think we have nothing but epic and heroic options, yeah. Just happens to have worked out that way. Let's see, healing and a palm slice or a new boon. I mean, I think I'd rather actually have the healing and the palm slice. Yes, extra dose. Leveled up. Now it's a 15% chance to trigger.
Trouble. You look lost, Trouble. Let me help you find your way back home. How's this?
I'm amazed I haven't gotten hit yet. There we go. Ooh, I got hit by that twice.
Eat this. All right, fine.
Oh, the shotgun. The shotgun is the worst. Here it comes again.
Boom. That does it.
Need to recharge.
Alright, so we can repost even if we're out of magic. That Eris did a lot of damage. That shotgun can really ruin you if you get hit by it point blank. So low. Ooh. At least it wasn't the shotgun. I think that probably would have killed me.
How could you be so cruel?
Strife vanquished.
Special delivery.
Cheers, Hermes.
And we get Hermes
Name of
boon.
Hades.
Ooh, sure, I will take Nimble Limbs.
I grow strong.
Martial art upgraded, and our attack speed increased.
Solid ground.
I think now is a good time to take the Air Mag file. I know it's fully upgraded. I just like the Air Mag file. Upgrade Nimble Limbs to Heroic Rarity. So now we strike 25% faster. We can't afford anything for the shop, so let's just continue on. Ooh, more health sounds good.
The Titan's legions.
A lot of these guys. I don't know their names. Auto Seekers. One of the many automatons on Mount Olympus. I'm glad that fire does not linger, otherwise I would have taken a lot of damage there. More health. 346 health. Oh, we could see Dionysus. Sure, let's go see Dionysus.
Let's have another round. Hey!
Here's some nectar, Dionysus.
Hey, sure, I'll take that nectar off your hands, as this here's just the place to put it to its proper use. But don't you get all sad and sappy with me. You're at a feast, not at a wake.
I must admit, I'm unable to cast aside my fears and worries, quite like you, Dionysus. It's little wonder mortals make so many offerings in your name, as now do I.
You really are just passing through? Look at all these temptations in every form. The liquid kind, the sumptuous kind. But you're unmoved and undeterred?
Look, I would truly love to stay, enjoy a beverage and a bite, speak with all these doubtless interesting guests, but I can't. Don't you understand? Your mountain is burning.
Well, if it's burning, baby, let it burn, I say. But I don't want to argue anymore. I mean, it's just another form of fighting, yeah? So you go do your thing, and I'll do mine.
And we got two new options, Bounce Back or Tipsy Shot. I think it's Tipsy Shot would be nice. I'm going to choose Bounce Back. After each encounter, restore some life lost if you took any damage to encounter. 50% of the life lost, looks like. Oh? Oh? We can fish in the pool?
Fish. It's over.
Okay.
Hey, nice catch.
That's an interesting experience.
Caught.
Okay, Melting Sickle, Dancing Knives, or Trick Knives. Nothing that increases our attacks, unfortunately. Melting Sickle is always good. Your special destroy half of your
Enchanted
enemy's
for the
armor.
night.
Based on the total enemy armor.
Show
not based
yourself
on
by the
enemy
light
value.
of the moon.
Just like that, his armor is gone. All it takes is 2 specials. No matter what the enemy, no matter how much armor they have, just takes 2 specials to take out all of their armor. 2 Mecha Dragons? Oh gee. Fortunately, we have Melting Sickle. That fight wasn't that scary.
Out of my sight.
Mint condition, Heavy Metal or Epic Trusty Shield. Yes, who
The
needs
Smith
magic
God's
when we've got
power.
a trusty shield?
And down we go.
And they have the Chronos after image effect, it looks like.
And now for you.
There goes our armor, that's fine. We'll get it back soon enough. Or gold or a hex. We don't use enough magic to justify a hex, so I guess I'll grab more gold even though we do not need it.
Smite them.
Oh, Atos. Ow. Well, there goes my armor. Dreaded off by an eagle.
Onward.
I think I saw, yes, a golden earth. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay, more magic or an Apollo boon. I guess we're going to go for an Apollo boon. Well, that's a lot of enemies. Fortunately, we have hitch and chain lightning. Ow. Auto Watchers!
Olympus, I accept this message.
I guess I'll choose perfect image, as long as we don't get hit.
There.
It's an extra 15% damage. I guess we'll get more Asher and more life. Not that we have any need for this stuff anymore. Oh, I got sheeped. We lost perfect image there. We lost perfect image just as soon as we gained perfect image.
Hold fast, cousin.
Thank you, Adina. I have no more nectar to give her.
Brother Ares must be having the time of his life wherever he resides. He relishes a good protracted war. Why would he work with us to put an end to it?
Do you suspect betrayal? If Ares isn't here and the war rages, perhaps he's stoking the conflict on the other side.
The thought has certainly occurred to me, except our enemy is no more interested in a war that lasts forever than we are. Whereas Ares wants only for the war to perpetuate, not for a victor to emerge.
You know who else wants that is Eris. She's mentioned Ares before. You don't suppose they're working together?
From what I know of strife, she is not prone to alliances. Yet I cannot rule out the possibility. She's been impeding you along your route. Perhaps she'll let slip some detail.
What do you got for us? Divine Dash, Divine Posture. Or stalwart stand. Don't think we even have. We don't even have 125. Oh, we do. I guess I'll choose Divine Dash though.
A safe choice.
Keep up with the
Catch
epic
me
and
if you
higher
can.
boons.
Now I must go.
Ah. I guess I'll go to the shop. We have plenty of money. Do we even have a Zeus boon left?
I accept this message.
We do. Air quality and shocking loss. Air quality would activate, although I don't think it would do too much. So, while it doesn't do much now, I'm just going to take shocking loss. There's not many enemies left to use shocking loss on, but still nice to have. There are a few minions that Prometheus does summon.
Tell me, Titan, do you recall a mortal woman by the name of Dora? Her shade responded strangely when I mentioned you, but can't seem to remember what you did.
Let's leave it be, Agent of Change. That old shade's latent memories have more to do with gods and their deceptions than with anything I did.
Elaborate. Tell me what happened to her. You keep blaming everything on the gods, as though all this is solely their responsibility.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for all their failings, vices, and downfalls, I am not to blame. Nor is this Dora. You tell her I said that.
Fly, Atos.
See this? Return to hell.
That's past first phase, so let's see, top, bottom. Oh, I'm going to have to run.
Flame of Olympus.
Oh, he got hit by that, but he missed. Good old greater evasion. Oh, really good old greater evasion in days.
Turn back.
Bottom, center, top, bottom, center.
Combust.
I have plenty of health to just be reckless. Not that I've been anything other than reckless this entire fight. Oh, Prometheus does do a lot of damage though. I saw that 40. There you go, Prometheus down.
I knew that this would be a struggle, but I'll always take a chance I may be wrong.
Bit of an easier fight than what we've been doing lately. I will take it.
I knew this would happen.
We'll soon be back to our 20 fear runs, 20 plus fear runs. But for now, that was nice. Look at that. I don't think... Yeah, we had nothing but epic or higher. Oh no! Perfect image! Ruined my plans. The only rare boon. Otherwise, we had some pretty quality boons. Well, that was the fastest clear time we did yet, apparently. 18:27.83. And we took 264 damage from Prometheus. Alright. We had 6 Earth. Oh, I didn't realize it actually tells you at the top all your essences. Which I believe... I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Martial arts. 30%. What's a good run?
Ah. Thank you, Nyx.
And some more nightmare. Ooh.
Such unimaginable sights await the surface voyaging princess as she ascends the heights of Mount Olympus that, to our mortal minds and senses, why, they simply cannot be described.
Return to Shadow now.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we did a surface run.
The fates
That
were
felt
on my
nice.
side.
It'll probably be a long time still
Hey,
until we do
Chronos.
another surface
I'd
run.
better go. So you take care.
I think most of our bounties are out of the underworld.
Oh, finally. Dora, I hope you don't mind, but I asked Prometheus himself about this old connection that you feel. He's cagey with his words, but does seem to remember you in turn.
Oh. Kind of weird of you to do that, especially since it sounds like he's trying to kill your family up there, but thanks. What do you say?
Well, he said he's not to blame for mortal kind's failings and such, and that neither are you, and asked I tell you so on his behalf. Before attacking me, per usual, of course.
Whew, that's a relief. All this time, I figured if there's any two individuals responsible for all the badness mortals have to deal with, it's Prometheus and me. We're talking stomach aches, heartaches, taxation, lying, cheating. You name it.
It's utter nonsense, but do you have any idea what he could have meant?
Nope. But since you're the one who's talking to him on the regular, maybe you could ask. Now that we're curious.
We'll figure this out.
Heard the good news.
And we complete 2 more phases and
The
get
son
some
of
more
Daedalus soars
bones.
the skies in search of you.
3,500 bones. Oh, I missed some trash last time I was here.
Scoured the surface. We have a bit of a personnel problem with our Circe the Enchantress. Her isle is poised to survey our enemy's fleet, reports of which ought go directly to Odysseus, except they go to me.
A gap in communication. By your leave, Headmistress, I can notify her of the proper protocol when next we meet.
You shall not speak of this to her at all. I raise the point so you can be aware. Circe has long been a valuable asset and ally. Your visits to her isle may help keep it that way.
Understood.
Doesn't sound like Circe likes Odysseus very much.
What happened between you and Circe, Odd? She mentioned you, said nothing in particular except... I sensed a pain there, and I sense it here and now.
That's not a pain entirely, goddess. When I was whole, returning from a war, I found Circe and her isle, and I lived there for about a year. She housed me and my men, and we grew close. I learned a lot from her, and then we left.
Your voyage home. You stopped for an entire year, then voyaged on and never saw her again.
Well, until I saw her again here. It's in the past. And for the both of us, I think. Not every such relationship need last eternally.
I understand, I think. Grow and flourish.
I wonder when we get the incantation to help awaken
did you-
Hypnos more.
New shipment there.
New shipment. More nightmare. More nightmare. Oh. We have any fish to sell. We do.
Here you are.
That's a few extra bones. Let's immediately give our nectar to Kara.
Perseverance is what got us to this point, my lord. May your resolve never waver. Whenever mine does, I take comfort knowing I have such dependable allies.
Right, and finally, we're going to finish off the gifts for Hecate with this
Mistress,
ambrosia.
I've a bottle of ambrosia here, and thought perhaps we could share it at the taverna, if you could step away with me a bit. I know it's an odd time.
Melinoë, I'm going to resist my impulse to tersely decline, so that I might remind myself as to whether the greatest of Olympian delicacies lives up to its reputation. let's be off. I had not given this taverna any real thought. Such gathering places where one can be unguarded, dare I say, relaxed. A liability. We need our senses sharp.
But now that you're here, you've come to realize that having such a place where we and Shades can commingle has its benefits? And that I didn't overstep when I restored it?
Yes, I have, and no, you did not. The tension about these crossroads has grown too palpable for my liking, as this much nervous energy does our cause no good. But I digress. Discussion of our cause ought be off limits here.
Ah yes, more rules. Just what this taverna needs to ease the tensions of our small band of loyalists. I think you're onto something, Headmistress.
Oh, I see how it is. What, a sip or two of ambrosia and suddenly your inhibitions are all gone? A powerful effect. We ought to use it in the cauldron, if not here.
We're still talking about our cause and our craft. Why don't you tell me of a time when you were closer to my age, if you don't mind?
I mind. Though perhaps as we delve deeper into this bottle, I shall not mind as much. Shall we find out? To discovering the truth.
To discovering the truth.
That was a nice little encounter. And with that, Hecate has now been finished with all the guests for Hecate.
Ignore my sullen turn back there, Melinoë. These evenings I am more concerned about the future than the past. I trust I did not overly affect the atmosphere.
Nonsense, Headmistress. We're grateful you could join us.
Okay. So that just leaves what? Of the main people, Odysseus, Nemesis. I have a lot to give to Nemesis. That's going to take a few runs because we only give one per run. And we definitely have more nectar to give people, but it seems like, yeah, one more nectar for Eris, then maybe bath salts probably or something like that. That's going to be an interesting encounter.
Hail, witch!
But we'll figure that out next time. Oh, the garlic's done. Of course it is. We just had a nice relaxing break with Ambrosia.
You're ready.
This cauldron by the will of night.
So next time we're going to be taking the aspect of Nyx. No, Finn, the aspect of Melinoë, on a run of.
To take new vows. By my birthright.
Run of the Underworld, another 24 fear run. Well, it was a nice break having a 12 fear run, but now we're back to the hard stuff.
Do not relent.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.